Hi, this is a review of powers and exponents in algebra. So anytime you have a number, say, and you go ahead and you raise it to a power, that always has to do with multiplication or division, right? So we know that this is really means that you've got two 2's, right? Conversely, you can raise something to a negative power. What does that mean? Well, it means you're dividing by two 2's, right? So what this means is if you have an expression, say like this, 2 times 3 divided by 4, and you raise the thing to a power, since this is all multiplication or division inside the parentheses, we can go ahead and carry that 2 to each of the terms. So we've got 2 to the second, 3 to the second, 4 to the second. And if we go ahead and calculate some stuff out, 4 times 9 times 16 equals, cancel a few things out here, right? And we're going to get some number, 9/4 here, right? So here's a common mistake that I see students make from time to time. And suppose you have in parentheses, instead of multiplication division, maybe something like this, 2 plus 3, and if we raise that to an exponent. Sometimes I see students do this. The mistake you've just made there is that you've just raised something that's addition, or it could have been subtraction. Applying exponents to that doesn't work. Remember, exponents only have to do here with multiplication and division. So this guy is going to be totally wrong. In fact, we know that this thing here, right, this is equal to 5. And 5 squared is 25, right? So really what you want to do if you have something like that is you can do the addition first and square it, or you could also write this. And you could FOIL it, right? Because you've got 2 of those terms. And either way you look at it, this must come out to 25, of course, because that really is 5 squared. 25. All right, so let's look at something else here. What if we have something like this? Maybe a square root of 8 plus 8. What does the square root symbol mean? Well, really, that's the same thing as raising the quantity in parentheses to an exponent. In this case, square root is an exponent to the 1/2 power, right? What does it mean to be a square root in general? Well, it means that if we take this number, we know that's 16, right? And we multiply that number again, the square root of 16. If we multiply the square root of a number twice, we just get the number, right? Good, good. Now, so a common mistake that I see people make again is applying the exponent to a term in parentheses that's added or subtracted, right? So I'll see students do this. This is equal to, nope, we can't do that. Remember again, this is plus, so you can't distribute like that. In fact, if we go ahead and look at this, what should it be equal to? Four, right? So you might be wondering, this is somewhat relevant to one of your lab problems, what if you have a square root in an equation? What do we do now? How do we get rid of the square root there? So we know that doing this here is incorrect, right? Because in that case, we've just gone ahead and, applied a power to a sum, and we're not allowed to do that, of course. Instead, we can look right back up here. What do I do to remove a square root? I multiply the object twice, right? So in other words, what I'm doing here is I'm taking this number, root 16, and I'm squaring it. And that removes the square root symbol, right? So down below here, all I need to do is square both sides of the equation, and now we've removed that square root symbol the correct way.